Hello people, this is Red Sea of Red Sea Gaming, and right now I'm working on the foundations for my castle. And as you can see here, this is just part 1 and I'll be uploading part 2 sometime in 2 days time, so it gives me time to finish the build so you can get more footage. As you can see here, this is where the castle will rest. As you can see, that dirt right there is basically telling me how wide the walls will be. The detail of the castle will be 3 blocks wide upon completion. And I'm hoping this will be the centerpiece of my entire Victorian medieval server when it's finished. I'm considering taking down that mountain I just reached. Everything you see below you, the grass, is going to be leveled and made part of the basement. I don't waste one iota of space. I've gotten to the point where I've gotten a lot done on the server. If you can look at the map, you notice that gray, that's basically the construction site. I have more stone brick that I know what to do with, and that's a good thing. As you can see here, I rest for a second. And now I start moving. These trees are starting to block. I'm gonna have to cut them down. Just gonna keep going. On the server, I'm not alone. I have a friend on, but I muted his voice and my voice too, because I have it sped up so we sound like chipmunks. Those trees will be taken out soon. I'm just ignoring the trees and trying to get as much done as possible. This will be a very detailed castle when it's finished. You know, the starting point. The starting point is always the tough part. Trying to figure out a design, get the detail down, all that. I'm gonna take my time on this castle, make sure it's the best it can possibly be. It's gonna be one big castle when it's finished. The clouds are the limit. The plan here is to build multiple floors with pillars, just like the foundation of the city. But where I'm standing will be the castle, and this is usually where people spawn in on the server, so I want them to spawn inside the castle. Right now I'm just making some more chests. I'm gonna need them as I start expanding. I've been sort of dragging my feet on this castle for a long while. I've had this castle in mind since the first month, but I wanted to wait until I got better at building. Practice is always good. Dragging my feet, making sure I do it right the first time. Right now, I'm thinking. This is what I'm doing. I'm putting the blocks one block backwards because I want to be able to have have the walkways, as you can see, be 3 blocks wide, but if I don't remove that, I'm going to have to keep it at 2 blocks, so I just put them back 1, which is more work, but it's not that bad. It looks like the old staircase that's been the hallmark of this server for a long while is coming down. It's not needed anymore. As you can see, that's the staircase down to my basement, where my main stone brick production is, and I'm trying to make this more presentable. This castle will be the largest castle I have ever constructed. It's going to be huge. Scale is my best ally when it comes to quality. There will be 6 towers. And of course, these additional floors here will be useful for stuff, useful for the outside. Like, people will be able to see the interior of these rooms right here when they're finished. Right now, I'm still figuring out what I intend to use these floors for when they're finished. Basically, I want to build something so huge that it's a blast to explore. The fact that I'm building it in survival is another way of appreciating it. Is this the product of survival? Yes. Sorry, I was just talking to the Mr. Doubters. New staircases are being built to replace old ones. A lot of those staircases have been a staple of the server since the 2nd month, but now their usefulness is no longer needed. As you can see here, I'm going to do the pillars just like I do the ones underneath the foundations of the city, which when the city's eventually built. Except these ones are a lot taller than the other ones. As you can see here, I was using the dirt so I could stand on it, so I can put the staircases up. Never throw away dirt. Dirt can be useful. As you can see, I'm starting on the basement level 3. There will be 3 floors. Or also, that mountain needs to be pushed back so I can have more pillars set up. Basement level 4 is down below. As you can see here, I'm going to have parts of the floor. I'm going to actually make another walkway on the 2nd level. The one that's it's going to be interesting when it's finished. I gotta figure out the details. It's trial and error until I get it right. As you can see here, I'm grabbing some extra materials. I grabbed some cobblestone because I put cobblestone down just like the walkway below. Some people look at my builds and they think I'm a very fast builder. Like, I'm not the best builder, but you want me in your build group. And you can see here. Okay guys, I think I am going to end it right here. This is part 1. I will be uploading part 2 in 2 days. Alright, you guys enjoy. You guys have a good day. God bless. And see you guys.